Hello everyone, it's Jolene here from Chi Lifestyle. Okay, so today's just going to be what are the energies surrounding me in the next 7 to 10 days when it comes to love. So again, this doesn't necessarily mean that these things will happen in the next 7 to 10 days, but this is definitely the energies that are surrounding you. I'll give you some kind of advice on maybe what you can do to help your love life, or help you go look out for love, and then we'll kind of see from there. So we have 3 piles in front of us. So for pile number 1, if you feel drawn to this stone, then this is your pile number 1. This is the stone if you feel drawn to this stone for pile number 2. And this is the stone if you feel drawn to that stone for pile number 3. Okay, so choose the pile that you feel drawn to. Again, ask Spirit to help you to choose the right one so you can get the right message. Okay, this is also timeless, so it doesn't matter when you find this reading. It will be 7 to 10 days from the time that you listen to this. Okay, pile 1, 2, 3. Choose your pile and I'll chat to you soon. Hi, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1. Okay, the Green Aventurine. So this is just a bit of an advice card. Let's get into your tarot. So the first thing I'm wanting to know is what's happening with pile number 1 right now. Okay, so you need to find a little bit more balance within your life. Maybe perhaps you feel like your life's out of balance. Maybe you're trying to find cooperation or compromise within your situation or your love situation. Maybe you're trying to find the perfect timing. Spirit is saying this is the perfect time for your wishes to come true. So that's interesting. Right, what else is there? Pile number 1, what else? Right. What is happening in pile number 1's love life right now? Where is pile number 1 right now when it comes to love? Okay, so an unwise choice. Okay, so this is fighting, perhaps. You could be fighting quite a lot right now. You may be feeling like you've made an unwise choice, perhaps, when it comes to love. Spirit is saying that it's time for you to basically take the lessons, learn what you can from this situation, okay? So try and understand why you're fighting. It says review everyone's motives, so just have a look at everyone's motives right now, and that might be able to help you. Let's see what else. Okay, so as much as you're fighting, look, you may be fighting with yourself. You also seem to be, you could be trying to have confidence within yourself. You're trying to find happiness. So in between all the fighting and all the issues that you're dealing with right now, you're also trying to find some kind of happiness. There may be, for example, a new beginning that you may be looking at. So again, this seems to be a brand new beginning for you, pile number 1, where if this doesn't make sense, this may be perhaps not your pile, but maybe perhaps in the past you made an unwise choice, okay? Or even currently in the present, you know you've made an unwise choice in your current partner or in your current relationship, okay? And you want a happy outcome, but you need to have a little bit more confidence within yourself, okay? There is possibly a new start or a new person that's going to come into your life, okay? A relationship starts a new phase. So this is really telling me that whatever's happened in the past, whatever this unwise choice was, it's like Spirit is saying there is positivity coming, okay? No matter what happened, there may have been fights to the degree that cutting off your nose to spite your face kind of fights, feeling like someone wins all the time and the other person feels like they're constantly losing. And Spirit's saying it's now time to focus on your happiness. It's time to focus and have confidence and have the belief that you do deserve love, okay? Again, right now there's a new phase that's starting for you, but Spirit is also saying it's time for you to use your intuition to help you perhaps see where you have made mistakes to help you learn from your past situation, or even if it's a current situation, to try and learn what you can from the situation, okay, so that you don't bring any of this bad or negativity into the future. Okay, also for you to decide, maybe perhaps if the relationship is quite volatile, perhaps Spirit is saying, just have a look at it, decide, is this situation really making me happy? Because if it's not, then you need to consider someone new. Okay, so try and find that as an approach. Right, so let's just look at a possible near future. So in other words, next 7 to 10 days, or newest possible future for pile number 1 when it comes to their love life. Ooh, we've got the Lovers. Okay, so this is either perhaps a soulmate relationship, or there's some kind of choice you need to make. Okay, some kind of decision perhaps between, because this is the soulmate card, it's the Lovers card, it's also the choices card. So again, maybe you've made an unwise choice in the past, and now you, or even presently, feeling like you've made an unwise choice in a partner. And this could literally be someone you're still dating, or it could have been someone that you've just broken up with. And you're now realizing that there's a choice to be made. Okay, do I stay in this relationship if you haven't left the person, or do I leave and focus on my happiness and go find something new? If you have already split up with someone, then this is a good sign, because it's showing you something that's intimate, something you may still be deciding on it, but it's something that's definitely a soul partnership. Okay, you may have, again, I feel like there may be some stress, concerns, if you don't watch your stress right now. Okay, so you need to be focusing on your happy times, happiness, happy future. Okay, so it's just a bit of a warning there about your health. If you're carrying too many burdens, then Spirit is saying just try and drop the load a little bit. Okay, it's not healthy for you. So, yeah, you may be standing your ground, choose your battles wisely. So this is, again, deciding on, it's like this woman sitting there, she's got the dragon, so she's got her weapons, and she's got a whole lot of weapons coming back at her. And maybe you feel like you're constantly having to stand up for yourself in a certain situation, which is why you feel like it's an unwise choice, because you shouldn't have to continuously stand up for yourself in a love situation. The person you're with should see your point of view, unless your point of view is really ridiculous. But again, all relationships should be an equal give and take. So if someone does not see your point of view, and you really believe your point of view is right, then you possibly are with the wrong person, because there are situations, obviously, that you can agree or disagree in. I mean, there's nothing, no relationship is perfect. But if you're having to stand up for yourself, and you know in your heart that it really makes you unhappy because the fights are maybe perhaps really ridiculous. It's either my way or the highway on your side, or it's my way or the highway on their side. Generally, that doesn't bring about a really positive situation. Okay, so I really feel like for some of you, maybe someone in this relationship has some kind of addictions. Maybe there's a codependency here. So, needing to be with someone not for the right reasons. So it's not a love, a true love. It's a I can't be without them love. So therefore, I don't want to be with them. I don't want to be without them. So I just kind of stick around, standing stubbornly in a situation that's not really healthy. Okay, so take whatever resonates with that. But I'm really feeling like there's possibly an ending that needs to be coming through, because it's just the burdens are becoming too much for you to handle. Okay, let's see what else is coming in the next 7 to 10 days. Yeah, you see here, this is the ego. This is the devil within a situation. So it's something's definitely very toxic within your current situation. Okay, there's perhaps a false sense of entrapment, so feeling like you can't leave. being overly focused on material things. Maybe again you feel like perhaps there's money involved and you feel like you can't leave because of money. Maybe your person financially looks after you, and Spirit is saying that's not really a good reason to stay in a relationship, because then if there's money, power, or things like that, then that's what happens, is you have to start defending your stuff, because your person's going to be, I'm paying for this, and but I'm paying for that. Or it could just be something toxic, something negative, okay? Or maybe you just got very scared and fear-based thoughts, okay? But I do see some sense of codependency. Again, Spirit is saying, if you want something better, you need to make the choice to go after your happiness, okay? It's a choice you have to make. You cannot just sit in your I don't want to see the truth situation and expect happiness to come. It doesn't work like that. You have to get off your bum and decide, do I want to stay in this relationship? Do I want to continuously defend myself, feel like I'm always defending myself? Maybe perhaps, you were someone who, is always on the defensive as well. Or you feel like no matter what you do, you just feel like you're being hit from all different directions in the situation. I can't tell you what to do. It's your life at the end of the day. But Spirit is saying again, there are happier times, and a new beginning is on the table for you. But Spirit is not going to force you. They're just going to nudge you and make your life really uncomfortable until such time that you decide to do something better for yourself, okay? There is a new beginning, or a new person, or a newer start in love out there, but you need to make the choice, okay? This new start is definitely something that will be rewarding. This is someone you can build a family with. This is someone where your emotional and material needs will be met, okay? This is a trustworthy relationship. So this is a choice that you are making in the next 7 to 10 days, okay? This is a totally new beginning. At the bottom of the deck, I've also got the Ace of Cups. So this is Spirit saying falling in love, or the resurrection of a relationship, a new home, spiritual growth, enhanced intuition. But I definitely see, even with the Empress is about giving birth to your dreams, giving birth to something happy, perhaps even literally falling pregnant, and having a baby with someone. It really represents all of that, but you might find out in the next 10 days that you're pregnant. But it's really and truly, Spirit is saying, you have a decision to make. Do you want the old, the same old? We all know where that's led. We all know what that brings. Or do you actually want to go out there and find something that can give you your 10 of Cups, which is complete and utter fulfillment? This is a soulmate connection that you can have with a very intuitive, artistic, perhaps sensual person, someone who you can build with, someone who you can actually have a happy outcome with. This is someone who, the Empress is a goddess, okay? So it doesn't matter if you're looking for a male or female, it doesn't really make a difference, because, if you're looking for a male, then this is the Emperor. This is the divine masculine, okay? If you're a male, then this is your divine feminine, okay? So what is it that you're really wanting? I've got a divine timing is at working your love life, and this person is worth the wait, okay? So whatever you're going through right now, this person that's possibly a soulmate, or I haven't even shuffled the deck, look here. A union of hearts, a love connection that defies explanation. Pile number 1, you've definitely got a possible soulmate waiting. It's like the energies are there. You guys, you might feel them. You might have a sense of something exciting within you. This is something that's definitely a union, a divine union that's there, okay? But Spirit is just waiting for you to decide to make the move, really. Okay, what advice have we got for pile number 1 when it comes to their love? What advice have we got for pile number 1 when it comes to the next 7 to 10 days for love? What advice do we have? Okay, so they're saying to you, demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So if you do happen to meet this other person, Spirit is saying, you know, show them, you know, find ways to show this person, find ways to demonstrate how you feel about them, even if it's just an attraction or whatever it is. It feels like there's a new start, a new little sweet beginning, you know, flirting and getting to know each other again, and or getting to know each other from the beginning. Spirit is also saying, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Okay, so really getting to know someone from the inside out, having, you know, conversations, you know, trying to again, it's like perhaps even there might even be someone that you meet online, maybe even someone you're chatting to online, or, you know, it could be on social media on some way. But even if you're just chatting, you know, it's all about starting over and building up a relationship with someone who you might just enjoy talking to this person and getting to know them, finding out all of what they want, what are their expectations when it comes to love, how do they see themselves in 10 years' time. It's almost, let's not make it an interview, but it's almost like a love interview, you know. What's your love language? This is my love language, you know. Getting to know someone on a more emotional level, okay? And it might be a situation that builds up slowly over time, but if you're just spending the time getting to know each other and really, really looking for something deep and less sexual, it could actually be quite an amazing situation, okay? Let me get one more card for pile number 1. In the next 7 to 10 days, what does Spirit want you to know when it comes to your love life? Yeah, you see here, there's that codependencies, addictions. There's definitely some kind of addiction that's affecting you right now. So it could be a current relationship where, again, this codependency. Ask yourself, why am I with this person? What is the truth? And is it because I'm scared of being alone? Is this person with me because they're scared of being alone? There's something very toxic within your situation right now, pile number 1. And Spirit is saying, you know, it's up to you. No one's going to force you. But your life will become more and more and more uncomfortable because you're clearly wanting love. You're just too scared to go out and get it. You would rather just stick by your guns, which is not making you happy. So the choice is yours, I guess. But that's what I have for you, pile number 1. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading, and I'll chat to you soon. Hello, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2. Okay, so that's the moonstone. This is the stone you chose, and this will be your reading. Okay, so firstly, before I even go down that road, I want to know what is happening right now with your love life for pile number 2. Let's just see what is going on in your love life right now. Split the deck and give it a good shuffle. Ooh, so I feel like there is some kind of change. Something changes in your love life. Ooh, Knight of Earth. Something very loyal and dedicated is coming towards you. Something good. That's a good start. Right. Okay, so right now, what is the current situation for pile number 2 with their love life? Oh, so you're feeling quite successful. Are you needing to have more confidence within yourself? Are you feeling quite positive that things are going to work out for you? It's a good start. So pile number 2, what's currently happening in pile number 2's love life? Okay, so yeah, delays are over. Many things happening at once. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're feeling quite positive in your love life. You feel like anything that was standing in front of you. Oh, unity, and that's commitment. Wow. Wow, well, that's a good start. Why are you even here? So you're feeling very positive. You know that you're ready for commitment. You know that maybe perhaps you're with someone right now and you guys are feeling quite deep and quite committed to each other. There's a sense of things moving forward, maybe after a long period of things being quite delayed. Whatever it is, I feel like your wishes are being, going forward. I feel like maybe perhaps you're feeling quite lucky when it comes to love. If you're single, then, look out, boy, because some happy times are about to enter your life. And I feel like you're quite positive. And so it's almost like, you're definitely expecting something. And this is something that's very solid, okay? Something that has a lot of passion, a lot of motivation. You may just be motivated in your life, and it's definitely reflecting back within your love life, okay? Some of you may perhaps be moving in with someone in the next 7 to 10 days, or you could be perhaps getting married. Maybe you might be even getting engaged for some of you in the next 7 to 10 days. That would be interesting. Come back and tell me if you do. Okay, so let's see what is happening in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, passion, focus, communication with vision, be a leader. So if you are single, then you've got someone very charismatic coming towards you. This is someone who's very motivated. This is someone who's, perhaps a very creative person, someone who's got a lot of ambition, a lot of drive, okay? And they may be coming at you quite quickly. And this perhaps even comes after a time where maybe you were left out by someone else, someone who maybe made you feel like you weren't worthy or weren't good enough. This is something that's quite positive that's coming in. Spirit is saying just, keep the strength up, okay? Keep the momentum going. Don't allow yourself to be drawn in by negativity or having fears. Especially if you've had something really bad happen to you in the past, or you've had relationships in the past that haven't worked out. This is going to be something a lot more balanced, definitely a lot happier. This could be someone that you meet online. You might meet them on dating sites. You might perhaps, or definitely a celebration. Something very, as I said, you could definitely be considering moving in with someone. Some kind of celebration. For some of you, it's a twin flame. Okay. For others, it's just happy home life. This is definitely quite positive. Okay. Yeah, this person's very motivated. They're very ambitious, and there's just some positivity coming your way. Okay. See, new partnerships. Yeah, there's definitely a new start, a new passionate start. Things are now moving forward. Oh, wow. I mean, this is really positive, pile number 2. In the next, like I say, so the energies may be extended for a little bit longer than the next 7 to 10 days, but either which way, it's worth waiting for, because there's a lot of positivity coming through for you. Spirit is saying, clear out things that no longer serve you. See the humor within any situation. There's no need for you to really do anything, actually. Just stand your ground with people who, maybe try to take advantage of you, or of your energies or your system. But I really feel like Spirit is saying rest and wait, because there is positive things coming in for you. Okay, so what else can we tell pile number 2 about their love life in the next 7 to 10 days? Yeah, definitely. Some of you might have 2 people. One's very passionate, one's very grounded, okay? For others, it's just, again, it's talking about the fact that your relationship is you're now going to meet someone who's very loyal, very dedicated, very honorable, very kind, okay? If you have any fears of this new lover, then this new lover, because of things that have happened in your past, really try not to. Don't paint this person with the same paintbrush as someone else, because this person's very honorable, very kind, very dedicated to you, or at least they will be if you haven't met them yet, okay? Because there is something you still need to heal, okay? So this is just saying a time to forgive yourself or forgive others, perhaps in the past, someone who maybe perhaps hurt you. The pain is lingering, okay? People often go, oh, no, I'm over that person, that's not me. Yeah, but you know what? There's some kind of discontentment. You can feel like you're over someone, and the best way to do that is to say to Spirit, if I'm over this person, then let me know by sending me a test. And if it's something that triggers you, and when I say triggers, I mean something that upsets you, something that happens, like perhaps your ex walks in, or you find out your ex is getting remarried, and all of a sudden you start to feel yourself getting angry, or you feel yourself feeling hurt, or then there is still unresolved issues, okay? Ask Spirit if there's something you need to still forgive, and if you do, ask Him to bring it forward, okay? Because there's some kind of pain, there's some kind of loss, and sometimes that loss or pain doesn't have to always do with an ex, okay? You could have daddy issues, you could have mummy issues, you could have childhood issues or childhood boyfriends or whatever, that pain is still within you, okay? So it doesn't have to be an ex. There's some kind of pain that's going to be affecting your love life, that you're going to feel fear of it happening again, okay? So Spirit is saying, just watch that, okay? So the advice for you, heart-to-heart conversation. So this is being honest. This is discussing your feelings with this person, okay? Telling them, see, look at the bottom of the deck. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. There is something, pile number 2, that you have not forgiven, okay? So like I say, it could be an ex that hurt you, or it could be something from your past. It could be your father, that maybe your father was a drug addict, maybe your father was abusive, maybe your father was an alcoholic, maybe your father was a cheater, maybe your father abandoned you. There's some kind of pain that's still within your energy field, and that is what's affecting your love life. So just have a look at who, and if you're still confused, just ask Spirit to help you with who this person is that's still affecting you, okay? Because you've got to have the strength to get through that, because this other person that's coming in, or this person that's with you right now, is not that person. You can't paint them with the same paintbrush. Look at this engagement. Oh my gosh, if you guys are getting engaged, please come back and tell me, because your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. If you are completely single, there's absolutely no one in your life, then whoever comes in next, this person is motivated, loyal. Your next big relationship, I'm not just talking about someone who you perhaps have a fling with, I'm talking about your next big relationship. This is someone who's motivated, they're quite ambitious. This is someone who's kind and giving and caring. You'll know them, you'll recognize them, okay? This is someone who you definitely will end up getting married to. I definitely see a massive union here. Definite union. Oh, golly nolly. Oops. So, Spirit is saying, look at here. This was on pile number 1. It's coming up again. This was the bottom of the deck. A union of hearts. So you definitely have a soulmate or a twin flame coming up, okay? And Spirit is saying, please take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So don't allow something that's happened in your past, or someone who has hurt you in your past, be it a lover, be it a dad, be it a mom, whatever, be it past childhood, stop you from going forward towards something that could really, really, really make you happy. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Hopefully this resonates with you, and again, gosh, if this is your reading, then, come back and let me know. Again, give the energies a little bit more time. Spirit is saying that right now it's building up, but there's definitely someone new coming in, and you can expect some kind of unity, some kind of marriage, some kind of solid union coming in for you. Okay, hope you enjoy this reading, and I'll chat to you soon. So for those of you who have chosen the red jasper, this is going to be your reading. I'll get back to this one. What I'm wanting to know is what is happening right now for pile number 3. So for pile number 3, right now, what are the energies? What are you going through? What's happening? Okay, so you're giving birth to your dreams. You're balancing your emotions. You're trying to balance your emotions right now, trying to be more compassionate, more loving to circumstances. There could be someone around you that's very trustworthy, someone who's going to give you some heartfelt advice, okay? What is happening for pile number 3 right now when it comes to their love life? This is also a good thing. If this doesn't make sense, that maybe this isn't your pile. So you're trying to work on being confident. This is you being quite confident, quite warm, quite intelligent, graceful, stretching your wings and fly. So this is you really working. If you're not feeling confident, then you are definitely working on your confidence, or you need to work on your confidence, okay? This is about believing that you deserve the best. This is about believing that you are attractive, believing that you are enough, okay? You are thin enough, you are pretty enough to have the person that you deserve, okay? You don't deserve to have someone who's not going to give to you. So if you believe it, you'll start to see it, okay? What else is happening right now for pile number 3, sorry, maybe some of you need to go watch pile number 1, I'm not too sure. Okay, so you're learning quite a lot of skills. So maybe perhaps you're learning about confidence. Maybe you're doing self-help books. Maybe you're learning about how to love yourself. Maybe you're learning about the past. Maybe there's just other things that you're learning. But I'm really feeling like the focus is on you, okay? You starting to realize that working on yourself is the best thing you can do in order to become whole. And when you become whole, then your next relationship, or your relationship now, if it's not so good, will become better, okay? I feel like there's some kind of news coming in for you soon as well. You will hear of some news, and it's something that's definitely going to help you, okay? I feel a huge soul connection coming in. But for right now, okay, so you're learning to use your intuition. For some of you, you're learning to have some patience. You're learning to think before you act. Maybe perhaps before you've gone into love quite blindly. You so badly wanted love to make you feel whole and to make you feel good that you lied to yourself. Maybe you ignored all the red flags that came out, and now you're considering carefully what you're needing to do. Okay, you're thinking a lot about who you dated, what went wrong, what you don't want, and definitely what you do want. And what you're wanting is something solid, okay? You're wanting this king that has the Midas touch. This king that's generous, this king that's very responsible, this king that's quite practical and quite professional. You're wanting someone that you know that you can be with and who will be there for you. Someone who's not going to flip the lid every time things get bad, or run away every time things get bad. This is not someone who is interested in flirting with other people, because this person wants something solid back, okay? So you understand that in order to do that, you have to work on yourself, and so you've been working very much on your own confidence, working on your problems perhaps, working on your shadow work, working on jealousy, or anything that might trip you up in your next relationship, okay? I definitely think that there's something, there's a closer bond coming up, or a love relationship coming up soon for you, okay? But let's see, in the next 7 to 10 days, what's pile number 3? What can they expect when it comes to love? Choices. Okay, so there's definitely some kind of choices. Maybe you generally dating, maybe you're online and you're just looking at the different options. Spirit's just reminding you again just to not have any kind of illusions, okay? Look at every choice in a different way. Think about it. You're really wanting to have a look at all these things. Oh, so some kind of celebration is coming up. So there could be you just having fun again. Maybe perhaps you are dating different people. You're busy juggling perhaps some people. So you're using your intuition to try and guide you away from things that you don't want to see. You're really searching in the next 7 to 10 days. There could be a reunion for some of you. But I feel like you thinking about things properly, okay? Because a new person may enter your life, or your relationship phase starts a new situation. And again, there's psychic abilities. Events start moving at a faster pace. There's communication. So you may be, like I say, dating different people, but the communication's there, and you really, You feel like, wow, you've gone from being single, but this is it. It's because you've become so confident, because you've really started to see who you are, and bullshit baffles brains. Doesn't matter what you look like. You believe that you are the bomb. And when you believe you are the bomb, other people start to see it. And all of a sudden, you've got all these different options coming in. And you're like, where have you all been all my life? Why is it I've been single for such a long time? And now all of a sudden, I've got people asking me out all over the place. And it's because you have this empress abilities about you, and people are just believing that you are as attractive as what you believe you are now anyway. Okay, I see a solid offer is definitely on its way. I don't know if it's going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days. But this is after a period where you just need to rest and relax, okay? So next 7 to 10 days, when it comes to love, is there anything coming in? Oh, yeah, so you may be needing a meditation, or you just may be needing a holiday. Maybe when you're on the holiday, you might meet someone. Things start to look up for you, and again, taking a trip. How's that? Holiday, vacation, taking a trip. So you might literally be taking a trip in the next 7 to 10 days, and maybe perhaps you'll find some offers there. New partnership, new contracts, moving forward, falling in love, something romantic. Some of you may definitely be dealing with a soulmate or something like that in the next 7 to 10 days as well. But there could be two options. Okay, we have got, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, we have got two men here. Okay, one of them may be from your past. I'm just putting it out there. Okay, you may have a past person coming back. So just something for you to be on the lookout for. And it's very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And reconciliation, someone from your past is returning. Yeah, someone from your past is definitely returning, pile number 2. And I think it's that and a new love, a new emotional beginning does start. And now you've got a bit of a choice to make. You've now all of a sudden, again, because you've built up all this confidence, it's oozing. It's oozing, and now people are like, ooh, I want. Okay, so you need to really sit and think over the next 7 to 10 days as to what do you want, because they're all coming. And if it's not in the next 7 to 10 days, it's coming soon. Okay, very soon. That's what Spirit is saying. So don't worry. There's nothing for you to, oh my God, this card has literally come out in every deck. In every pile. There's definitely maybe perhaps a union of hearts, a love connection that defies explanation. And at the bottom of the deck, oh, look at this. This is just so beautiful. A spiritual connection, a relationship that has the connection that goes beyond lifetimes. There's definitely reunions, and even if it's not someone from your past that doesn't return, this could be a past life that you had with someone. But this is definitely a week or a month where there seems to be, soulmates and twin flames coming up. Okay? But you needing to balance your emotions, continuously to work on yourself. Please don't give up on working on yourself. Appreciate the moment. This is an opportunity for you to grow, okay? To grow as a person, to grow your work, your finances, there is a little bit of forgiveness. So it could be a person from the past you need to forgive and walk away from and let go of, so that you can come into union with this soulmate twin flame. Embrace your emotions. So you need to embrace your emotions, working on yourself. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to forgive. To continue to learn from the past actions, from your parents, from your shadow work, using your intuition, because I really feel like there's this king and if you're a male, then there's this queen. Someone who there may have been red flags that you may have dealt with. Maybe perhaps there's a past person that's coming back, but this past person has a lot of red flags. Okay. What did I say? Past life and deception. Past life reception. Past love relationship and a deception. So someone is returning and they're wearing a false mask. Okay. So this person is not your person. There is someone else. Once you decide to walk away from person number 1, person number 2 will enter your life. This is a person from a past life it's a deep union, it's a spiritual connection, a spiritual bond, but you kind of having to get rid of this other person that's possibly coming back from your past. So this is someone who is deceptive, so be very aware of making that decision. The one person's a king. Look, actually, look, again, two people. One's a king, one's a page. One's young and mature, perhaps fun to be with, but not necessarily someone who, they may even be romantic and love bomb you and tell you how fantastic you are and how beautiful you're looking and flirt and flirt and flirt, but they using your intuition because they may not stick around, or whatever broke you up in the past may return, the relationship may return, which is why you need some time to think. But there's a king coming in, okay, and if you're male, there's a queen coming in, and this is a person that you have a divine union in. You might meet this person when you go away on holiday, okay? But new partnership, new agreements, it becomes up to you at the end of the day, pile number 3. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this reading resonates with you, and I'll chat to you soon.